Let's install it together. We start with the roof. Install the M2x10 screws in these 4 positions. Install flight control. Remove the M2 nut. Fix these 4 screws in turn. Next, install the motor. Use M2x5 screws to fix the 4 motors in sequence. And use acetic acid tape. Fix the motor cable to the machine wall as well. Remove the capacitor. What we're using here is a 16-volt, 470 microfarad solid-state capacitor. Put a heat-shrinkable tube on the capacitor sleeve. Heat with a heat gun. Then put a heat-shrinkable tube on the positive and negative electrodes of the capacitor, also heated with a heat gun. Bending capacitor positive and negative electrodes. Cut off the excess. Weld the capacitor to the flight control. Solder the power cord here as well. Welding motor wire below. First, compare the length of the thread. Cut off the excess. Welding the motor wire to the flight control. Here we go. Soldering GPS is corresponding to these 4 pads of the flight control. You start by soldering the wire to the GPS end, according to black G, red V, white T, yellow R welding. Secondly, fix the GPS to the 3D print part at the end of the rack. Finally, compare the length of the line. Weld the other end of the wire to the flight control accordingly. Insert the image transmission cable into the flight control. Put the camera shock pad on the head of the fuselage. Remove the 4x2x2 gasket. Put it in the 4 positions below. Take apart the top cover and place it here. Use M2x4 screws to fix the camera and gasket. Insert the image transmission antenna from the end of the 3D print part. Connect image transmission and image transmission antenna. Install the 3D print part. Fixed VTX top cover. Remove the M2x8 screw. Fix the image transmission with the gasket. Insert the image transmission cable into the image transmission. Cover the top plate and fix it with M2x6 countersunk head screws. Installation hook sleeve. The base is fixed with M2x6 screws. Power cord cut off excess length. The shrinking tube uses solder to solder the interface to the power cord. Move the heat shrinkable tube to the solder. Heat with a heat gun. The kit is assembled. Build. Fly. Crash. Repeat. We've got you covered.